Good morning, everybody. I feel like I should say, hey everybody, it's Bunny, and I am, oh, you guys couldn't even see, I was like holding an avatar baby. I just recently filmed an avatar baby video for my second channel. So he was like sitting in my chair, so I had to lift him and move him. Also, you guys, check out these zits. I feel like I have a fresh crop of zits coming up on my face. I feel like we should name them all. I have like those invisible, super painful, like eyebrow region zits. Do you guys ever get those? My sassy bun was just so fluffy and now it's flat. I feel like that's like an infomercial. Is your hair gone from fluffy to flat? Well, buy our Sassinator. Ah, it is, what time is it? 7 in the morning? 7 in the morning, exactly. Good morning, Starshine. I kind of wanted to talk about something. I think it's just because literally I can't leave the house that I'm having all of these flights of fancy and whimsy daydreaming of all the magical things that I'm gonna do as soon as I leave the house, because you guys already know I have an ongoing project, which a lot of exciting stuff is happening in the background, where I've been telling you guys I'm gonna buy an abandoned Victorian, I keep calling it mansion. I don't know if it's really gonna be a mansion, you guys, but we are gonna buy an abandoned Victorian house. The other thing that has just been super on my mind lately is, I think the abbreviation for it is called URBEX, which like the first 20 times I saw that, I literally thought that it was like some kind of car. Wait, is there a kind of car called an URBEX? Are you guys into freaking like abandoned exploration channels? I feel like I'm gonna link some of my favorites in the info box down below. I have been just like eating that content up lately. A lot of the urban exploration of abandoned and closed businesses. There's another channel that really just visits dead malls, like abandoned shopping malls, which is the weirdest thing ever. Sometimes they're like fully abandoned, like completely dilapidated, like knock knock, nobody's home. And some of my favorites also, particularly the mall series, it's like a mall that is like clinging to life. Like hardly there's any stores open, like major wings and stuff of the mall will be closed, but there is still some business, which is just like so surreal. I don't know, they all have like a really weird like retro feel to them. Sometimes it just makes me feel a little bit sad. Like I saw a really fascinating one of two fascinating ones the other day. I saw one which was a massive bowling alley that I think is abandoned in Toronto, or maybe it was Ontario. And another one that I loved was an abandoned, it's so weird because I've never been to a place like this. So maybe it's just like things that don't exist in Texas. Well, Texas is big. I always say it doesn't exist in Texas, but like I literally don't know if it's not in Houston or Austin. I don't know anything about it, but it seems like it's an indoor, not even like mall, but like just kind of a place where there's a bunch of booths, and not quite like a flea market or something like that either. Almost like miniature stores inside. Now I'm just describing a mall. Kind of sad to see like all these retro birthday party decorations and stuffed animals and stuff that had just been left behind and now they're covered in black mold. But it got me to thinking, well, I just had this thought today because I had a really kind of like sad experience. I was out and about just literally joyriding, just with all the windows rolled up, getting out nowhere, but just like wanting to see what is beyond these four walls. And so I drove down past this place that has been such a huge part of my life, and I didn't know that it was in fact like a franchise and a chain. Like I thought this one location was just the only location in the world. So I'm about to say this business name, and maybe you have one in your area or your state. It's called Putt-Putt Funhouse. It's a golf course. Like mine has had so much construction done over the years. So when I was younger, they had go-karts, they had a indoor arcade, they of course had putt-putt, then on the exterior there was like bumper boats, you know, which is like bumper cars, except for it's boats instead of cars. And oh my god, a giant batting cage, I think laser tag at some point. Like you could go there and basically like eat pizza and other food like Chuck E. Cheese. They had the most amazing strawberry soda ever, and you could buy like a refillable cup and use it forever. You got like free refills for life. When I was driving past there today, I literally could not believe my eyes. There is a for sale sign in front of it. So the business is all completely shut down and abandoned. Obviously, we know like a lot of businesses right now are super unfortunately struggling, and I feel like I drove past this place like a month ago and I did not see a for sale sign. So I don't know if they kind of like closed down when everything shut down in March and they just never reopened again. I looked at their website and I didn't see anything where it said like the whole franchise or something went under. So maybe just our location was particularly struggling, but I just clicked on their webpage, their old webpage, because I wanted to see like how long this place had been in business, and they were there for 40 years, you guys. 40 freaking years. I've had multiple birthday parties there. Like when I was in high school and stuff, it was like a super fun place for me and my friends to go, because you could get like these passes in essence where you would get to just play a ton of arcade games and like going on dates and stuff to the freaking mini golf. They had all these animals. As a matter of fact, I'll insert a photo because there's actually a picture of me sitting on this turtle probably like 7 or 8 years ago at putt-putt golf. So, I mean, it's still a place that I was like actively going. Sometimes I would go during Halloween because they would have this super fun thing called haunted holes, and they would have people in costumes and kind of like a haunted house experience. They had just giant animals, a waterfall, like a totally amazing place. I mean, obviously people right now are not really like doing stuff like that. I want to try and find some more information about why this location specifically closed. They just said like after 40 years, bye, we're gone. They didn't really like go into any details of like because of the current circumstances, like that's why we had to close or whatever. I mean, I'm sure that that's why, I don't know, or it's just like putt-putt like not a big thing anymore. They already had to close down the go-karts for very sad reasons, I think. I think somebody like really got injured on those, but that was a huge part of my life. Summers growing up, before I could drive a real car, like my dad got me and one of my best friends like summer passes, and you could just go drive go-karts every day. But that totally got me to thinking, because I want to know what it looks like back there, particularly on the golf course where there was all of these huge life-size and sometimes larger than life animals out there. Like the thing that is sticking in my mind, which I'll try and see if I can find some photos, but like I said, they had like a waterfall. It was so cool. It was like a cave that you could walk into with a waterfall spilling over, and there was two, maybe not life size, I don't know, do I just have a child's perspective, but they seemed huge, massive, standing on top of a waterfall. Two giraffes. Maybe they're the real size of a baby giraffe. I don't know. But like, are all of those creatures, let's say, still back there, or did they like rip the stuff up? I mean, granted, some of the things were like kind of peeling. I mean, this place definitely looked worn for wear, but they have these like giant wooden clowns painted. Like there's so many little you wouldn't call them like lakes, but you know, there's like a bunch of kind of ponds where they would just be full of like golf balls. Like, are there just a million golf balls out there? Are there putters? Like as I was passing the building, I saw all the tables and chairs still in the inside of the building. So it's just so weird. Like, I don't know if they're trying to sell the whole operation, like golf clubs and fake animals and all, or did they just like abandon it? I don't know, but I kind of want to go there at least on the exterior and just see what it looks like. But I don't know if I can. I feel like I need to do more research about urban exploration. Maybe you guys can tell me. There's no gate or anything, at least that I could see, to walk around on the grounds and at least see some of it, but I'm like, is that considered trespassing? Because it kind of almost sounds like trespassing. I want to do it for a vlog, but I feel like it is a huge gray area. I feel like all the videos that I see of people, like, they're not harming anything, they're not vandalizing or, you know, spray painting or stealing anything from there. So I don't really know why people would care so much if you just literally walk around a place and be like, hey, this is what it looks like. Or even if you didn't film it for a video and you were just like, hey, this is what it looks like, I want to know what it looks like. And I honestly don't know anything about urban exploration. I feel like I've just gotten into all of this stuff in a split second, and now I'm like, not only do I want to watch it, but I want to do it. Maybe like later when it's safer, like I wonder if you can just make an appointment with a real estate agent and just tell them what you want to do, and then like you're kind of looking at the place, so that certainly can't be bad. Like if you ask permission, obviously if you ask permission and somebody says yes, like why the heck not? But it definitely hit me right in the feels. Like I have so many magical memories of birthday parties and stuff there. And on your birthday, they used to take a water balloon and you would pick whatever hole you wanted to try and get a hole in one with a water balloon. I don't know if they were still doing that. This was like in the very early 90s when I did this. Dave & Buster's is like the Walmart of arcades these days, because I don't even know if people really go to Main Event anymore. Like I feel like probably Main Event moved in and hurt putt-putt's business, but they were still both hanging on. But now we have a Dave & Buster's. And I feel like anytime anybody talks about anything, they just go to Dave & Buster's. I think the only difference is like Main Event is maybe geared more towards like an adult crowd, because I think they're pretty heavy on like the bar stuff, and also they have darts and bowling, and Dave & Buster's is just more like complete arcade. Although they do have like kind of a bar there too. I don't know. You guys, I miss Dave & Buster's too. I'm just an old 80s person, I guess. I just love arcades. There just is something different about the gratifying experience of winning tickets out of a machine, going and picking out a prize. And then, you know, oftentimes like Dave & Buster's and stuff, they've got like the larger than life video games where it's just like Pac-Man that's like 12 foot tall. It is sad to just see all of this stuff kind of disappearing that did have kind of that smaller feel to it. They had a bunch of weird stuff in there too that was like these crazy optical illusion things that I probably cannot find pictures of, and it sounds too nonsensical to describe, but it was like you and a friend would stand on either side of this mirror, and there was like a button you would press, and it would slowly like create an image of you and whoever was on the other side. Like your faces would like morph into one face. And this thing I know I'll be able to show you, where it's like the man made out of fruits, and it's like that optical illusion. They had like that thing where you stare into it and it just looks like there's mirrors that go on forever. And you guys, many a night I spent there drinking strawberry soda and playing Dance Dance Revolution. Maybe I haven't been paying close enough attention. Maybe they've been closed for several months now. And probably by the time I'd feel comfortable going there, they're probably going to be closed for several more months. It's a huge place. Like, I don't know who would take over this space unless they transformed it into something really sad. Like everything here is like a dry cleaners. We have like really kind of boring businesses around here. There's nothing that really like stands out that's super fun. So it's definitely sad to see this place go. But you guys, let me know, would you want me to dabble into urban exploration? I mean, I wouldn't go into the inside of the building unless I had permission and somebody let me in, because this place is definitely still like completely closed up. Like I've seen some people do urban exploration where literally the place in the building is like dilapidated entirely and there are no doors, so you can just walk in and out freely. But this place, like I said, still has tables and chairs, and I don't know if I got up closer, like, are there still video game systems in there? I have no idea. Either way, I wouldn't be going inside the building, but it's still just a huge compound all on the outside. Like I said, that there's no gate to. It's just kind of crazy. Like I want to know if the baseball pitching, what are those things called? Batting cages. Yeah, I wonder if those are still standing. So crazy, so weird. Anyway, I went off on a tangent today, but I just wanted to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, and if you guys have any tips or tricks or information for me, I would love to know it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tea vlog with me this morning, even though you guys, it's probably not gonna be morning when I upload this. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see y'all again very, very soon. Bye!